here in Cook's Beach. Got one I started the other day, but it's quite monotone, lots of contrast. This place is full of history. This is where Captain Cook decided it'd be a good idea to record the transit of Mercury across the sun, prove the longitude of where he was at that exact point in time. The whenua here is strong. Me inoi tātou e te araki, manakitia mātou e tēnei rā. Ki te o aroha ki a mātou, manakitia hoki, o mātou whānau, o mātou hoa, o mātou tōtana, o mātou teina. Mātou araki, mai heri kurati, ake ahunga. Apparently when the Endeavour set sail, it left on a light norwesterly. bloody lineup of shapes there is. do for now. Pretty mesmerising scene. You sort of having to use your other senses a bit. You can't directly look at the main subject of the painting, which is the light. So you're looking around all the edges, you're looking through the haze, you're looking at the bigger picture, not so much at little details, and that's what brings the paintings out a bit looser and a bit more atmospheric. So pretty stoked. Seen a lot, but the land feels old, so weathered. You'll notice it just down here is one of the only real memorials for Captain Cook in Aotearoa. No, he did not discover this place, but he definitely had an impact. Pretty interesting interaction between Māori and the Endeavour all those years ago in this small little bay. HMB Endeavour was moored for 12 days they spent here. God, extended visit. She was accompanied into the bay by several Ngāti Hei canoes, which Cook noted in his journal stayed around the ship till dark and were so generous to tell us they would come and attack us in the morning. Fresh water and firewood were collected from a stream and its environs near the mouth of a nearby Purangi River. If we be so fortunate to obtain this observation, the longitude of this place and country will thereby be very accurately determined. And accurately determining where a place is on their map would eventuate to strategically enhancing the British Navy, I guess, and giving them the upper hand on the French and the Spanish and whoever else they were arguing with at the time, and not confronting indigenous people about what they were trying to do. They would just sort of show up, and a lot of the people they would have visited, they would have totally understood this is all for war. Or is there something about this place that people feel like they've got everything they need, or they feel like they can call it home? It's certainly small enough and just big enough to feel like you wouldn't have to leave. So yeah, if you guys watching know anyone or know yourself what it's like to spend time down in Cook's Beach or in the Hahei area, let us know, drop a comment, tell us your thoughts and vibes and the wairoa of this place. I'm sure there's some strong local heritage here from all the mahi that the whenua has produced.